This is Tyler Lewis here with Feet on Hoops. We're honored today to have DeMarco Dunn, the North Carolina signee, one of the best players in North Carolina. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Being from North Carolina, playing basketball at Westover High School, how does it feel being from North Carolina and going to play for the Tar Heels next season?
It's huge, man. Being from Fayetteville, everybody talks about it. I go into barbershops, people are big North Carolina fans. So, being from the home state and signing with North Carolina is huge.
You mentioned being from the Hoop State. What does being from the Hoop State mean to you?
It means a lot. I didn't know much about it being from Arizona, but moving here and making that transition, just the love and the culture really of just playing basketball is huge. Then sign with North Carolina. All my teammates, everything like that, they hyped me up for it. So, it's a great support system being down here.
That's awesome. And you'll definitely have a support system when you go to North Carolina. They have one of the best fan bases, and I'm sure they're already loving you, and they'll love you from day one. What are you looking forward to most once you step on campus in Chapel Hill?
Getting up with the guys, just being around other people who want to be pros. There's people down here, they have their mindset like that. They want to get somewhere, but being around people who already done it at Chapel Hill, it's gonna be big time. That's what I want to be a part of. So.
And you talk about being a pro. North Carolina is one of the best places that produces pros. I mean, going in there, they have banners everywhere. I mean, pros just, it's tons of them. Is that your main goal after you play at North Carolina?
Well, definitely. That's what we have our sights on. I think I can be a pro if I continue to progress. Continue to work in my game. So, I thought that going to North Carolina would help me on that path. So.
And you had one of the most prestigious high school careers here in North Carolina. What was your favorite moment in high school?
My favorite moment will probably be the playoff games my junior year. If I had to pick one moment, it would probably be the dunk I had against Rocky Mountain. Everything was it was almost like slow motion when it happened. I dunked on actually a UNC football commit, Keyshawn. I just went baseline, I rose up, and when I dunked, it was kind of like slow motion. Everything was it went deaf for me, but the whole gym was rocking. So that was probably my favorite moment.
That's awesome. And I know you'll have plenty more of those moments next year in the Dean Dome for sure. And the next 4 years. You do so many things so well on the court. What is your best attribute?
Most definitely shooting. I would say shooting and scoring. That's probably what I'm known for. If I had to pick one, and you had to put me on the scouting report. So most definitely that.
No, you can definitely fill it up. Definitely shoot it from deep, and that's one thing that I'm sure Carolina fans are hoping you do a lot of next year, since they may have struggled a little bit last year, but I'm sure you'll change things around next season. What's one thing that you need to improve on with your game?
If I say one thing, just my handle, just being more comfortable running the offense, getting everybody else involved. I think I could go and create a shot for myself, but, really being that point guard position, being able to play the 1 and the 2, set everybody up, making sure the game runs smoothly. We played our own pace. So probably that.
For sure. When did you realize that you wanted to go to North Carolina?
I'd probably say later in my recruitment. I committed September 30th. I'll probably say that month because, up to that point, I was, I was still open on recruitment. I was still trying to see, who wanted me, what kind of offers they ran. I had really done my research, so I watched a lot of film. I watched a lot of, schools that had offered me and to see which one was my best opportunity. I watched the offense, I broke it down, and I ultimately decided that North Carolina was, the best fit for me. So.
And you talk about best fit, and obviously with Coach Davis just getting the job, how has the transition been for you once you committed with Coach Williams to now playing for Coach Davis?
It's been smooth. He's talked about the offense. He said, the Carolina way is the Carolina way. He doesn't want to change too much. Obviously he's gonna implement more of a newer system. But it's been smooth going from Coach Williams and Coach Davis. They all the whole coaching staff has been in touch with me. I've talked to Coach Williams and Coach Davis numerous times, so it's really been fairly smooth. So
we already talked about you as a player on the court. What is North Carolina? What's University of North Carolina getting in you as a person?
Just a real good kid. I think that I'm gonna try my best in the classroom. I'm gonna try my best to, be the best teammate I can, be the best person I can off the court. Try to cheer everybody up, but I think people are gonna see me for me. I'm gonna be myself. I hope people be themselves around me. I don't want anybody to change. I don't want anybody to put on, a fake mask or ego because, I have a North Carolina jersey on. I just want people to be themselves. So.
For sure. When did you first realize that you were going to be the player that you are today? Like, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
I probably say I first fell in love with the game in sixth grade because that's when I really started playing. I was really a two-sport guy before then. I played basketball and football, but football is really my main sport. But seeing the player I am today, I really didn't know until I moved here. I only had one offer coming into North Carolina my junior year, and that was from UTEP. So, I was still, under the radar. My back was against the wall. I came here, but, getting with Coach Jack and being with him at Westover, he really, simplified the game for me and said, hey, if you do this, we can make you this type of player. You can get these type of looks. You just got to, follow this blueprint. So I think after my junior year, when once the season went over, when it started falling into place, I said, I can see myself being here.
For sure. And you definitely went from, I guess, underrated your junior year to the top because you're going to one of the most prestigious universities in the country, a blue blood. I think every kid's dream is, play at that level. And you play on national television every night. How excited are you that you're able to play in front of your family, friends every single night, even though they may not be there in person? They're able to flip on the TV screen, ESPN, whatever channel it's on, and they're able to watch you play. How important is that to you?
It's extremely important. I'm extremely excited. That's one of the reasons I came here. Coach Robertson, when he was there, he recruited me. He's always saying, this is the biggest stage, the brightest stage you can play on. So that's what I wanted. I wanted everybody to see me. I think that I have the talent to, succeed at that level. So, I wanted to prove it to people and show it to people. What better stage is it to do it on than that? So.
For sure, the biggest stage in college basketball, and you'll be on it every single night. There's nothing better. Who have been some of the biggest role models in your life?
I'll probably say the biggest one is my mom. Just the talks we have, just about me, not even about basketball. My mom is a real big supporter. My mom, my dad, Coach Dak, they all keep me in line. They all keep me, down to earth. So probably them.
Well, DeMarco, I really appreciate you coming on here. It's been an honor. I can't wait to see you fill it up in the Dean Dome next year and in that Carolina blue. Even though North Carolina beat me in my final game in the Sweet 16, I'll still be cheering you on, and I'll be pulling for UNC. And good luck with everything, man. You have a fan in us for sure.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man. Appreciate you joining us.
No doubt.